Romans chapter 12, verse 6. Now having different gifts, according to the favor which was given to us, let us use them accordingly. If prophecy, according to the proportion of belief. If serving, in the serving. Or he who is teaching, in the teaching. Or he who encourages, in the encouragement. Or he who is sharing, in sincerity. He who is leading, in diligence. He who shows compassion, joyously. In Romans chapter 10, verse 19, but I ask, did Israel not know? First, Moshe says, I shall provoke you to jealousy by those who are not a nation. I shall enrage you by an unwise nation. In 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3, but with me it is a small matter that I should be judged by you or by a man's court, but not even myself I judge. For I am not conscious of any matter against myself, yet I am not declared right by this, but he who judges me is, and we have the name of God. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 4, and there are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are different kinds of services, but the same Master. And there are different kinds of workings, but it is the same Elohim who is working all in all. And to each one is given the manifestation of the Spirit for profiting. For to one is given a word of wisdom through the Spirit, and to another a word of knowledge according to the same Spirit, and to another belief by the same Spirit, and to another gifts of healing by the same Spirit, and to another operations of powers, and to another prophecy, and to another discerning of spirits, and to another kinds of tongues, and to another interpretation of tongues. But one and the same Spirit works all these, distributing to each one individually as he intends. In Galatians chapter 6, verse 4, but let each one examine his own work, and then he shall have boasting in himself alone and not in another. In James chapter 3, verse 1, not many of you should become teachers, my brothers, knowing that we shall receive greater judgment. In verse 14, but if you have bitter jealousy and self-seeking in your hearts, do not boast against and lie against the truth. This is not the wisdom coming down from above, but it is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where jealousy and self-seeking are, there is confusion in every foul deed. Chapter 4, where do fightings and strivings come from among you? Do they not come from your pleasures that battle in your members? You desire and do not have, you murder and are jealous and are unable to obtain. You strive and fight and you do not possess because you do not ask. You ask and do not receive because you ask evilly in order to spend it on your pleasures.